Even if the idea of exercise already has you out of breath because you're carrying around extra weight, our next guest has a way for those extra pounds to go away. Dr. Cory Aplin with Optimal Body Weight Loss shares how their customized program can help you lose weight and keep it off. And his clients say they enjoy other health benefits as well.
Hi, my name is Lisa. I've lost 56 pounds in 7 months with Optimal Body. Everywhere I go, I'm talking about my weight loss. When I walk past a mirror now, I actually stop instead of refusing to look. If I can do it, I feel like anybody can do it.
Dr. Aplin, just to show how that can hit somebody's self-esteem, she used to just not even look in the mirror, like she just didn't exist. Because so many of us blame ourselves. There are things that we know we might be doing, but at the end of the day, when people are doing the right thing and they still can't lose that weight, it comes down to metabolism and understanding that.
You know, metabolism is the number one thing that nobody's really focusing on. But there's people out there, they eat whatever they want, they never exercise, and they stay thin. And then there's people that work really hard at it and still struggle. The only difference is how well their metabolism is working. So my focus is on resetting metabolism, primarily in people over the age of 50, so they can start to lose weight again, but without having to work so hard at it.
Yeah, okay, but we've always been taught that it's calories in, calories out, reduce your calories greatly and exercise a whole lot more and it'll all be fine.
You know, that actually works really well when you're young and you have a fast metabolism. The challenge is most people over 50 are still trying the programs that only work in your 20s and 30s. When we get older, our metabolism changes and our body can get stuck in fat storage mode. It's usually the belly fat, the fat that nobody wants. And so dieting and exercise become less effective. That's the metabolic friction that we talk about. It's like trying to drive with the brakes on. No matter how hard you hit the gas, you're not going to get anywhere. But when you remove the brakes, everything starts to move again.
Yeah, Taryn says your program literally changed her life. Let's take a listen.
My name is Taryn, and I lost 60 pounds at Optimal Body. My eating habits were up and down. I was depressed. I was in pain. I was on medication. My family and friends have been so impressed. And everyone is really proud that I've been able to keep it off. Absolutely, this program has changed my life.
So if someone feels like they've been doing everything right and they're still not getting the results, and I was one of those people, and I did your program. What I love about it also is that you educate us. But if someone feels like they're doing the right things, they may be dealing with that metabolic friction issue that you talked about. What are some of the red flags?
There's 3 red flags, and these are the exact same red flags we look for in a case like Taryn's. Number 1 is they gain weight even if they're not eating more, which is probably the most frustrating because they look back and they say, I'm eating the same, but the weight's still going up. Number 2 is the things that used to work for them stop working. And number 3 is the rebound weight. They'll lose weight and then gain it back again. And so many people come to me, they say, I feel like I'm just fighting against my body because I'm trying everything, nothing's working for them, but this is why.
Yeah, I was climbing 12 flights of stairs. I mean, something I hadn't been doing before and still not losing any weight. Okay, some of the key causes, one of them, like one of the key causes to so many things is just age, but what are some of the other ones?
Oh my gosh, yeah, there's about 9 hidden factors. These are the levers that regulate metabolism. It's different for everyone, which is why it's so important to go through a comprehensive assessment of each of the 9 factors to see what actually applies to the individual.
So losing weight, as we know, some people, the aesthetic part is what encourages them, but for most of us, it's all about our health. You have one client, Rick, who had a lot of weight to lose because his health was really being impacted. He did so well in this program that you just didn't even recognize him. So let's listen to him.
Hi, my name's Rick. I've lost 55 pounds on Optimal Body. Shocked both my doctors. And he looked at me and goes, is that you, Rick? He's like, oh, I didn't even recognize you. They see me on Facebook and they're like, how did you do that? And I've stopped snoring, which my wife loves. Greatest thing about this program is how easy it is. I mean, it is easy.
All right, you just got a whole lot more takers on the stop snoring part.
Rick talks about how easy it is, but it's all about simplicity. It shouldn't have to be that complicated. A lot of people come to us, they're skeptical because they've tried a lot of things out there and nothing's working for them. But when you hit the root cause of the problem and you remove the friction, they're able to lose more weight in less time without the extra effort. They're able to trim the belly fat, fit in their clothes, they get better energy, better confidence, and like you mentioned about Rick, they regain their health. But most importantly, they're finally able to keep weight off, even at this second stage of life, without having to resort to fad dieting, without having to go to the gym all the time, and without having to take the medication.
Yeah, and the other thing that's so important is you personalize it for whatever that person is dealing with.
That's probably the most important factor. If something is so general that everybody's doing the same thing, it might work in the beginning, but it's never going to work long term.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to feel like they're dieting. So we have to create a customized blueprint around each person based around foods they actually enjoy without having to count calories, carbs, or macros or spend every day at the gym.
Oh, macros. All right. You have a special offer.
For those who are really motivated, I always want to help them as soon as possible. So the next 25 to schedule, they can call us or visit us online. They're going to qualify for a free virtual assessment of those 9 hidden factors. But as an added bonus, I'm even going to throw in a free training that I developed on how to get the first few pounds off in just about a week without even having to worry about dieting or exercise.
All right, Dr. Aplin, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Again, to take advantage of Dr. Aplin's special offer, be one of the first 25 to schedule right now. Here's the number. It's 832-345-3599. Again, that's 832-345-3599, or visit myoptimalbody.com.